almost did a mess up here because I said I would document this, but then I like started and then I didn't start documenting. So what we're building is speaker stands, right? So I got a new amp right there. I got a subwoofer. I built that. I just ordered parts online, and then I need to like fix my setup here with these speakers. These are really nice speakers. If you know, you know. They're vintage JBL speakers, but the way I have them set up with like 2 speakers, you're really not supposed to do that for like studio monitoring. Like, this is my studio, right? So it's like, it's pretty good, like acoustic treated space. It's a very good acoustic treated space. It's not perfect, but whatever. This is just in my basement, but yeah, so I'm gonna build speaker stands for those speakers because you want the tweeter to be at or like slightly around your ear level. So that's what we're working on. We're working on an 8-inch speaker stand. So I got a friend of mine to cut all these pieces. I have a design somewhere. Where did it go? I don't know, it's somewhere. Maybe I'll find it. But I got all these pieces cut. So we're gonna make like a little box. And I probably shouldn't have done this, but I'm gonna use dowels to attach the lower legs. And oh wait, here's the design, if you can understand what's going on here. So I'm gonna use dowels to attach these things, and then screws to attach these things. So I need 2 assemblies basically, but it's super solid. It's not gonna go anywhere, and that's good because like those speakers, they're not the heaviest things in the world, but for speakers, as far as speakers go, they're like 40 pounds. So and they're expensive. They're a gift actually, but they're super expensive, and I'm not gonna mess around with that. So I'm gonna see if I can get the dowels to work. Take a look at this. Boom. So that was actually like a little bit crooked, if you can see. I think that I will have to change my plans a little bit, in that I'm gonna drill. So these are 1/4-inch holes, right? I got a shady drill guide here. But I'm gonna drill the other ones into the sides here with a 5/16. So then I get a little bit more tolerance, a little bit more leeway, and then I'll just like glue the entire side, The dowel will just be like kind of there to help me hold things together, glue them right, and hopefully it'll turn out good. But that's what we're doing. I'm wearing safety glasses because this is just my basement, right? And you gotta be safe out here. I don't even have like a shop vac or anything. That's literally the dehumidifier, not the shop vac. So I'm running a really sketchy operation here. But yeah, you know, we got some finish, some clear coat over here. You can see this table's a mess. There's like oats there, right? You can see that. There's a humidifier, another humidifier, and then the dehumidifier over there. But you know, gotta make do with what you got, I suppose. So if this goes well, I will let you guys know. But yeah, here we go. Part 1, I guess, of documenting this build. It's gonna be a while. I'm not gonna like film myself doing any of the work because I like to listen to music or watch Video Game Donkey videos while doing that. That's more enjoyable for me, and I don't know how to edit like a time lapse, so you're gonna have to deal with it. You have to take my word for it. I'm doing all the work. See ya. Okay, so we got the posts made. That's looking pretty good. I did definitely mess that up. Like you can see, these are not like perfectly straight, but you know what? They're not trying to be. So now I got this apparatus set up. Never trust your own hands because your hands will fail you. But this thing is like okay. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but it does fit like perfectly on this wood. Like look at that. It slides. It's not going anywhere. Oops. So I'm gonna go do that, but it's all coming together slowly. This is only one stand, by the way. I gotta do 2 of these, so yeah. So I almost did do another mess up actually. So like the dowels were a really bad idea. Like this is how I had to get it to fit, and it's kind of sad. But you know, these things are getting glued. I don't have enough clamps to do the whole thing, but you know, it's still coming along. I think it'll be good. Alright, and that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. It's kind of like messed up here, like there's a gap, but you know, it's fine. I'll sand it down, and that's why I have the top layer, right? So if you look at this, I got this layer right now. And then this is going to be its own thing. I'm going to do with screws, right? And it's going to be a top view. So looking down upon it. Right now we got this. So if this was cut better, or not cut better even, if this was like glued better by me, I'm not going to throw that on my friend who cut these. I'm very thankful for that. But if this was glued better, this is probably all I would need to support 40 pounds of speakers. But, you know, like I said before, just to be safe, I gotta do another layer. So now let this dry overnight, probably, and see where we're at tomorrow. Alrighty. Alright, day 2. I did another mess up. I'm doing a lot of mess ups on this one, but as they say, it doesn't matter how fast you, or whatever they're saying about how fast you get up. It just matters that I need to fix this mess up. See how it does that? That's no good. That's no good. So I think I'm gonna have to sand down these posts here, indicated by the little X. But this is gonna be good. It's already like super strong. This could very well probably hold 40 pounds, but I'm also gonna glue the new thing today, which I'll show you guys too. But I gotta fix this mess up really quick. So we got that thing pretty level. Look at this. I might embarrass myself, but I'm trying to wiggle it. There's like no wiggle at all. I got the top as well, don't forget about that. So boom, nothing's gonna fall down. And so on this side I have a cool thing set up. I'm gonna glue this in a square. So I have like some miter joints cut. I'm gonna fold it in, fold it in, fold it in, and put some glue on it. It's gonna be good, and that's gonna be the outside on my design, like so. Like look at this, like that. Those are the miter joints. It's gonna be going around the outside, so it'll look kind of like this from the front. And yeah, we are getting there. We are getting there. Also, I should explain what I'm doing, sort of, because I don't know how much my audience knows like woodworking. But basically, miter joints are like these 45-degree cuts, right? So then it can kind of fold up like that, and it's really easy. And people might be like, dude, why are you putting painter's tape? Won't the glue stick to the painter's tape? But wood glue doesn't stick to tape. It's not called tape glue. It's wood glue, you dummy. So, yeah. Alright, there you go. That's what we're doing around here. We're gonna wait like, an hour, maybe 30 minutes for the glue to settle. I can clean up a little bit, I guess, but yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. So after this, I'm going to pre-drill some holes for this, because it's gonna be held together with screws, right? So pre-drill some holes. I'm not gonna put in the screws yet because we gotta do some finish work on this first. So I got boom and boom, and also a clear coat. It's all water-based because, again, this is just my basement, and I would literally die if I used an oil-based thing. So, you know, I don't want to die. I feel like this is a very, like, old person hobby, like woodworking, and I'm not, like, that old. I mean, like, do I look old to you? Like, do I look old? I don't think I'm that old. I just turned 24, so... that being said, it might look like I don't know what I'm doing, and that's like maybe only a quarter of the way true. It's mostly just because I don't have all the tools and like the proper safety, ventilation, all that stuff. But trust me guys, I know what I'm doing, at least somewhat. It's gonna look good. I have faith that this will look good at the very end. So yeah, now we gotta wait. Now we just wait. Alright, this is pretty good. We have very limited mess ups here. There's just like a little gap there, but that's not even that bad. I mean, the rest of it, like, that's clean, that's good. The other side of that one that had a gap is good. So we are all good. Alright, now for the satisfying part. Oh yeah, cool. So I'm gonna have to probably wait for this to dry like a full 24 hours before I do anything. Like I was talking about drilling holes, right? But I'm gonna want to wait probably overnight to do that. But I can dig out the tape so it doesn't like harden or whatever. But yeah, it is dry, technically. But to fully cure, it needs like a full 24 hours. So that's what we're gonna need to do. I guess in the meantime, I could start on the other one, because, I mean, speaker stands, I gotta have a pair of them, 2 speakers, for stereo, because if you're not making music in stereo, what are you doing? Wrong century, buddy. By 2 centuries, actually, but whatever. Actually, you know what, doesn't matter. So, yeah, I guess we'll start on the other one, we'll see how that goes, and then, yeah, drill the holes, and then put some finish on this, and put it all together. So, oh, that's nice. I don't know if, like, you can hear it quite what I'm doing, but it's nice. Here. Look at this. Listen to that. That is nice. You can't tell me that's not nice. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy this, and we'll see what happens. I'm also pretty tired today, so it's like, I might do the second one, I might start on it, I might not, but I think I want to, so we'll see. Alright. Alright. And well, this worked better when okay, there we go. Boom, fits like a glove. Hold on. And come on. Uh-oh. There we go. Fits like a glove. Just like I said. Meaning like that. Alright, so yeah, wait for the glue to dry. And take this off. Okay, wait for the glue to dry. That's the plan. So if you couldn't tell, I like building things, and also in addition to this project, I built a subwoofer, because my current subwoofer is just like an old home theater. Oh, the lighting is horrible. It's an old home theater sub, and it's like, it's okay, it makes the low sounds that I need it to, but I got this now. Boom. And it's good because it's passive, so I can have an amplifier on my desk to mess with the controls and like turn it on and off from the desk. I don't have to like crawl under my desk to power it on or off. And then the actual sub. And you're like, dude, where's the speaker? There's no speaker on this sub. I have a secret. Bear with me. Set this down. The lighting in here is, it's a nice vibe, but it's horrible for filming. Is that okay? My hair is in the way. That's gonna have to do. If you don't see it, sucks to suck, but hold on. What I'm just trying to show you is the speakers on the bottom. Boom. And bass is omnidirectional, so that means that no matter which way the speaker is facing, even if it's pointing straight down into the floor, it's gonna reach your ears. So that's good. I did not build this in the same way, like I said, as I am the speaker stands, but I bought the case. It's just like a car subwoofer case, made out of like plywood, which is good because like then I don't have to deal with like cutting plywood boards. I bought the speaker separately. The amp I got from the same site. It's a pretty good amp. I mean, it does what I need it to do. And then yeah. So I built a subwoofer, and I should probably do a demo now that I'm thinking about it. So, 1 second. I should also note that pretty much every subwoofer you can buy for like a studio nowadays is ported, and the opposite of that is sealed. This box is sealed, which means that the air that is inside the box is trapped in there for the rest of life. It's not going anywhere. Like this one has a port. Again, I'm sorry for the terrible lighting. There's a port on this. You get more rumble. But this, you get a tighter bass response, and it's good. It's good for music listening, in a studio especially. I mean, I don't really need to use it. You look at these speakers, dude. That woofer is like the same size, I think, as the sub itself, so I should be fine. But like, it's fun to have a sub, and this was way cheaper too to build than having to buy a sub, which would be ported, and it would be stupid. So, let's see how this sounds. Come on. Oh. There you go. It's like kind of quiet, but like with the context of the other speakers, it will crank. It'll add so much. Here's a better song I can choose. I'll choose a better song. Alright, I don't know if this is a better song, but it's my go-to song for testing, like, just the punch, the bass of the speakers. I need to, like, turn this down in case it's, like, crazy. But this is, like, literally one of the most annoying songs to play to, like, wake someone up, because this bass is just so, like, bah! Here we go. Oh my god. It's like distorting. Like, I can feel this and my hand is shaking, dude. It's nice. And it's gonna be under the desk, so I mean, like, subwoofer placement matters. This is just to show you guys. But like, when the sound is like ringing underneath the desk, like, it's gonna bounce around there, it's gonna sound louder, I promise. I feel like this is not that height, but like sealed subwoofers are like that. They're not gonna get as much rumble, right? They're just literally about bass, the accuracy of the sound. So that thing's gonna go. That kind of sucks. That's an 8-inch sub. This is a 12-inch sub for all my speaker people out there. Okay, day 3. I ran out of these little things, so I had to get more from the store. I also didn't have a square thing for the screws that I'm gonna use, but I ended up doing this the other day. I did some mess ups again. Those are the dowels, right? I cut in half. But this should be okay. So we're gonna glue things together now. And then I actually lied. I said I would do the holes for the screws first and then do the finish, but I'm thinking that let's just do the finish after I glue all these things together. That's gonna be probably another day because I have work a little bit later today because I work. Okay, let's do it. Alright, I feel like I'm doing a lot of mess ups. A lot of mess ups here, but it's fine. So there's a pretty big mess up right there. I don't know how that happened. There's like a little chip there. I don't know if that was from the saw or I dropped it or something, but you know, it'll be fine. I'll just like put it on the side you can't see and it'll be okay. But I gotta show you this. It's nice. Here's what we're gonna do. That's what I did last time, of course. And I used a lot of glue, but it's fine. It just folds up like this, like such. Let me do this side. And come on. And boom. I added way too much glue. I don't know if you can see. It is completely dripping. Alright. That's okay. Where my paper towel go? Ooh! I'm gonna wipe this glue away. It's like dripping, like all over that. You see that? Too much glue. But it's fine, it'll stick. This thing can like hold an elephant probably. I wouldn't bet on that though, but it probably can. I'm not saying you should bet on that. But if you had some money, it might be okay. It might be, you know, a worthwhile bet. You might make some money on that. I'm not a betting man or anything. But alright, here we go. Zoom. So now, oh wait, here we go. Okay, there we go. I almost messed that up. That should be good. And now we wait. And now we wait. Alright. They say that cleanliness is godliness. So this place is pure evil. I mean, I'll clean it up, but okay, new day again. I finished these. here, and I sanded these here, and I got this extra table out because I didn't want to deal with, like, you know, accidentally getting stain on that counter. But I sanded these. It took like 100 hours, but we're ready to finish, I think. I'm gonna wipe these down one more time for all the sawdust. Use microfiber cloth. Always use a microfiber cloth for wiping that down, because I think it's lint free, so it doesn't like leave little bits of little bits of cloth, those little stringy things on the wood. But yeah, we're gonna finish. I've actually never finished wood before, like this at least, where I use like a stain and then a clear coat. I've pretty much only done like oil like finishes, so this should be interesting. I got my clothes on, my messy clothes that I wear for like projects. There's like paint from when I painted my studio. But yeah, let's get going on this finish. I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna just set things up and make things nice. So yeah. Okay, I've decided that I'm gonna do the backside first, or the underside first. So I just applied like a pre-stain conditioner, which should help the stain like apply more evenly. Is it a scam? I don't know, but I think it's gonna look good. So we're just gonna wait for that to chill for about 30, maybe just 20 minutes on the underside first, and then we'll go through. We'll put some stain on this and wait like an hour. So that's our plan. Also, this pre-stain kind of looks like milk, but you definitely don't want to drink that. Hee. This is actually looking okay. I'm gonna put another coat on there. I have to wait like 1.5 or maybe 2 hours. There's like little bits like there. I don't know how I feel about that, but it'll be fine. I'll just sand that off. I think that's how that works. But you know, we're getting there. Alright, it's like 12 in the morning, so I gotta be really like quiet. But you know, I'm just standing here admiring this, man. This is like not even wet. It's just super glossy. So I did like three layers of the stain and 1 layer of like a top coat. And oh man, that was a good shot. You saw the gloss as I walked over. That's just nice. Some of the gloss, like the clear coat, like spilled over. But that's fine. I'll just sand that off. Yeah, no big mess ups here. This looks so good. But it is like 12 in the morning, so I got to do this all tomorrow. I'll flip this around, do the rest of it tomorrow. So, right, man, I just gotta like stand here and admire it, man. I just gotta do one of these and keep doing one of these. See that gloss? That's nice. That's nice. Alright, I feel like a really smart person for doing this. But I got like those little dowels that I was using earlier. Now they're gonna raise this thing up, so if it drips, it's not gonna stick to this thing here. So I also put like sticky tack on the top, so extra grip, and I feel really smart for that. And that's all I have to say. Alright, we finally did it. At least the bottom half, right? There's the other one. They look really nice. They do look really nice. Like, they're dry. They're still technically curing, but they are dry to touch. So it'll look like shinier, a little bit more glossy. It's not perfect, right? Of course, it's never going to be perfect. But you know what? I did this. And I'm proud of me for that. So this is just the outside. I still got to do these. So that's like another 8 hours. I swear, like, doing the finishes on this is like, it's easier technically, but it's so much more time than like anything else that I've done so far. And I mean, it's kind of annoying, but you know what? It's gonna be awesome when I finish. And this is a practice of delayed gratification, perhaps. So, yep, I gotta go to work, and then we'll get the other ones after, maybe tomorrow. So, okay, first layer of finish on this one, and that one I guess too. But this is taking forever, man. Like, I have to get in between these crevices and all that. And there's this little spot, like underneath, right there, that is kind of difficult and annoying to get a brush in, but it is looking good. I will admit, you know, you gotta admit, it is looking good. Alright, I just finished putting the acrylic coat, the clear coat, on these things, and that concludes a, I think, 5-day process of finishing these. And it's like, you know, did I need to spend 5 days making these wood things like darker and shinier? Probably not, but you know, it does look really cool. Here, wait. You can like see the gloss. I don't know if it'll come through that well, but you can definitely see the gloss as it goes through. So, you know. Alright, we did it. I had like a moment of just going, like a flow state almost. So here's what I did. I put the screws in, and now the two pieces are on there. And these I cut out from like a adhesive, like foam pad, so that helps with like grip and just a little bit of absorption. Not that much, but just a little bit, just enough. But it's like, yeah, these look nice. We gotta clean up a little bit and then install these, and I'll show you guys how that is going. But I'm very happy with this. This is so good. Okay, it's time to set things up. And I have literally no clue if I had said what I was going to do before, but I am going to stack these speakers on the bottom vertically, and these ones pointing towards the couch as like, what do you call, like the long range speakers. There's a name, far field, that's the word I'm looking for. So I'm going to try to do a little snap transition. I'm writing this to tape, so this would maybe work, maybe not work, but let's see. Ready? It's gonna look like this. Did I do it? Let me know in the comments. Drop a comment if I got the snap right, or send me an email, or I don't know, whatever else you want to do. But there you go. Here's what we got, and we also got a new amplifier because I was using an old like home theater receiver, but now that's an actual like Yamaha amplifier right there. I'm so happy with this. The stands, they look really good, right? And then they also elevate this to ear height, the tweeters to ear level when I'm sitting, so they work, they're functional. And then, like I said, these are going to the couch. It's a bit messy on the couch, but that's fine. It's messy over here too, just miscellaneous cables, old cables, but I mean, overall, I would say this is a success. I'm very happy with this process, even though it took like 2 weeks, oh my god. To do all this is very rewarding. I think I said earlier that this was a practice in delayed gratification, and I am very grateful. It's kind of like hearing these speakers all over again for the first time. They sound really, really good. I would play music, but one, I might get copyrighted. I'm saying that like I make money off these videos. And two, what was my second reason? Oh, yeah, you're seeing this on the camera. It's not going to sound good at all on the camera. It might, but probably won't. So you'll just have to take my word for it. They sound really nice. I added the subwoofer down here. The new subwoofer. It's a down-firing sub, meaning that the speaker cone is pointing downwards. And you're like, wait, why is it pointing downwards? Shouldn't it be pointing, like, forwards? But bass is, like, omnidirectional, as I think I said that before. Again, it's been, like, 2 weeks, oh my god, since I've talked about that. But it punches well, and I like the amp that I got for it. So, you know, hey, I guess I was going to say if there's anything that you want to do, just set your mind to it and you can do it. But that's stupid. Don't even think about it. Just do stuff, I guess. So, I don't know what else to say about this. It's been a good project. It's been a good run. Yeah, I think I'm out. Peace. Actually, wait, hold on. During that last frame, I saw myself, like, in the shot. I'm, like, super sweaty and greasy. Look at that. It's disgusting. But it is, like, late at night, and I've been, like, doing all this, right? So, it is, like, pretty precise. You know, you got some good bro math going here. It's pretty symmetrical. Probably not down to the millimeter or anything, but there you go. I was working all night, pretty much. It's, like, 11 at night right now. So, yeah. Alright, bye for real now.